What's one of the saddest moments you've had at work?
I worked at Red Robin in Brandon, Florida for many years. And one of those years, back in 2016, I had a table come in, a family of 3. The father was in a wheelchair. That particular day, that particular shift, I was given the kiddie zone, which is the area where larger families and their kids go to get sat. And it's next to the bathrooms. It is also the most spacious area in the restaurant. When I saw this party of 3 go to the host stand, the host told them that their wait would be longer than the rest of the parties of 3 because of the wheelchair, which to me did not seem fair at all, because they had gotten there at a good time to be sat within 10 to 15 minutes. So I told the host, hey, can you seat them at my 6 top in the kiddie zone? And they said, no, I have 3 6 tops about to go over there. And I was like, okay, are any of them, not abled, or, do they have wheelchairs? And she's like, no. And I'm like, okay, well, how would you feel if you were sitting in a restaurant in a wheelchair at a booth away from your family, or across the restaurant away from the restroom? Wouldn't be convenient for you, would it? And she's like, no. And then the manager comes over, and the manager's like, why won't you sit them there? Let them sit there. That's right next to the restroom. It's the most spacious. Let's accommodate the guests who have needs. I love my managers at that Red Robin. They were the best. Most of them. But let me just tell you, this family sat down, and I was like, I'm so sorry for the inconvenience the host gave you. I got their son extra crayons. I gave the son a complimentary milkshake, and I'm pretty sure I gave the dad a free appetizer because of the troubles with the host. And the mom was so nice to me. I expected them to be kind of rude, but she was so nice to me. Even at the end of the visit, when she handed me the check with my tip, it was a $50 tip, and she squeezed my hand really tight, and I was like, oh, thank you. Now here's where it gets very sad. 1 week later, I was coming in for my Friday night shift. My manager was like, hey, come to the office. I need to talk to you. And I was scared. I was like, I'm getting written up for something. Maybe I didn't put the dishes away before I left yesterday. I don't know what's going on. He was like, I want you to look at this review that corporate put on the Workday website for the whole company to see. And I was like, this is it. I'm getting fired. In this review, it makes me emotional. In this review was a long paragraph from the mother of that table, where she told me that for the last 3 years since her husband had been diagnosed with ALS, they have not been able to go have dinner at a restaurant and feel normal, like a normal family. And that the husband used to cook, and he can't cook anymore because of his ALS, so that's why they have to dine out so much. And that they're usually sat in inconvenient spots, far away from the bathrooms, and spots where the husband's wheelchair gets stuck, or servers are constantly bumping into him. And she was just like, I just want to thank you for letting my husband have one last normal dining experience before he is on bed rest. Because that was the last time apparently they were ever going to go eat at a restaurant with the father. And on top of that, a week before they sat in my section, I lost a relative to ALS. I've never had a review make me cry so much.
Thank you. I told you my sister was crazy as fuck. Your stupid ass should have been learning how to dodge frying pans and toasters and shit like that instead of doing all that romantic shit. Simp ass boy. Anyways, I forgot to take my Be Real for today. Let me just... Alright, peace.
Do you love her?
Yes.
How do you know?
Dad, I don't...
It's a simple question. How do you know?
Because nothing makes sense without her.
Big booty challenge. So what you're going to do is walk backwards towards the wall. If your booty touches the wall before your back does, then that means you got a big old booty.
You want that white bitch up in my house? Why would you bring that bitch up in here? I didn't bring her here. Well, why the fuck did you...
Let's go.
Trying to go right now.
Right now. Come
Right
on.
now?
Fellas, you need to listen to me right now. Every guy dreams about this, wants a woman that's like this. Sexually scandalous, adventurous, spontaneous. But for those of you who haven't been with a woman like this and dream of this, ye be warned. In the beginning, it's fun and games, but after a while, it's like dating a lioness, a bobcat, a hyena, a cobra. You need to be built different if you want this, okay? Because if you haven't prepared, if you haven't Rocky trained, you're not ready. You're at the beach talking talking that shit and she's about it. Next thing you know, there's an abandoned jet ski rental hut and she's trying to drag you in there and you're like, there's people. And she's like, I don't care, get in here. You better be able to back up whatever shit you be talking over text because she's gonna test that shit out immediately. Women like this see a confident man and they want to see him crumble. They're like, oh, really? Bet. Let's see if you're really about it. They're ready to compete. They're elite. Latinas. Anyways, if you really want this, I just wanted to warn you, be ready. God bless girls like this and follow me. I'm pretty funny.
I want this man to do gross, disrespectful, unspeakable, borderline illegal things to me. I want us to be done and him not be able to look at me after, not be able to talk to me after.
Things that are unequivocally my husband's job. Let me just say though, that if I didn't have a husband, I know for a fact I would do it because he just got home from a 2-week trip and I've been holding down the fort. Okay? Super mom out here. Let's get into it. Number one, I stand with all the mothers out there who said trash. Because I'm not taking the trash from inside this house to outside this house. And I'm most certainly not taking the trash from where it is outside all the way to the curb. God don't want that for me. He told me. I heard him say it. What I will do, because I'm a good wife and I'm benevolent, is I will take it out the trash can, tie that thing up. I might double bag it if I'm feeling nice that day, and I'll put it at the door for you so you can get it on your way out. He that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Next up is bugs. That's not on me. That's not my ministry. I'm sorry that you just went all the way to the basement. I didn't know when you got all the way down there, it was going to be a bug up here and I was going to be fighting for my life. But at this point, we only got 2 choices. Either you come get the bug or we got to put the house up for sale. What do you want to do? Hurry up, make it quick because he about to get away and then we ain't going to have no options. Say no me. This on you. Whatever you decide, just let me know. I'm a supportive wife. Whatever you want to do, I got you. Just know though, we're also going to have to pay for movers because I'm not moving anything. Okay. Next, anything having to do with this car. Baby, I have a hard enough time keeping gas in this car. I'll be riding this thing until I got 0 miles left. I can't be responsible for all the other stuff going on with the car. I will ride these wheels until they literally fall off. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Please don't put us in that position. Your son rides in this car. Your wife rides in this car. Please just make the appointment because...
Ooh. It's horny in here. You ain't horny?
I just had a friend who texted me and told me she seen my video about how to make the door jamb to keep the air from coming through your door. And she noticed that I had a sock on my back. She wanted to know what was that for. Was it to keep more air from coming in or something like that? That's not what it's for. Let me show y'all how to keep yourself safe with a sock on your back. Somebody done sat up here, broke into your house. Now you got to defend yourself. And the first thing you see is a bat. Well, here's the problem with that. When you go to swing this at somebody, if they good enough to predict when you going to swing it and strong enough to catch it when you swing it, they going to grab it. Now, you and that person is in a power struggle for the bat. And this can turn out real bad for you. But if you got a sock on your back and you go to swing it and the person grab it, when they pull from you and you pull from them, the sock gonna come off. 2 things gonna happen. They gonna fall back and you gonna reset like that. You got me? All right, y'all stay safe. I got you.
Ever make the mistake of thinking that just because I'm getting my spirit right that I don't like to fight? I do, and I always will. And that's on genetics, baby.
Does anyone else put hard-boiled eggs in?
No.
I should call him. absolute fuck out of me. I literally yelled run at the screen.
I made a video yesterday about me having a bidet, and ever since I've been getting all these sideways comments. People like, oh, hey Demetrius, why do you have a bidet? Why do you need your ass to be that clean? You know, those who clean expect guests. Are you expecting guests, Demetrius? Are you expecting guests in your ass? Precisely. I like weird alternative bitches who want to do weird alternative things to me. And when they go into my bathroom and they see that bidet, they feel a little bit more comfortable getting a little bit nastier. So kindly hop off my nuts. It's wild how y'all's homophobia takes place in the form of being anti-washing your ass. You stink booty bitches better leave me alone.
Sean,
I know.
I don't want to be in this anymore.
I get
I
it.
want out. I want a divorce.
I understand.
Do you understand?
I do. So what do you want? Chicken delight? Mixed fajitas? What do you want?
Why are you even freaking asking me? You know what the hell I get at every restaurant that we eat at.
Chicken
Seriously?
delight? Side of queso?
Chicken delight,
Yeah.
chips and salsa,
Uh-huh.
queso,
Queso.
and I want a frozen strawberry margarita.
Extra tequila?
One extra shot of tequila, yes.
I got you.
Okay, then we're good then.
All right.
I've been feeling kind of down today, so I'm just gonna go to the gas station, let the crackheads tell me I look like Beyonce. You may not see it, but them motherfuckers see it, especially for $2.
I don't know why, but I am offended.
Make that pistol pop.
Who needs to hit us, but send that man a picture of your ass.
We are gathered here today to spread the good word. There has been many a days saved by a photograph of the cheeks. I know that's right. Come on now. The yams. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying, huh? That belly. Send that man a picture of that ass.
You complain now, but you wasn't complaining when you lay down and made them kids. I was never laying down. I was bent over, doggy style. One arm on neck, one arm on frontal off. Now he being weird to me.
This shit on Facebook just fucking killed me. Dear Santa, I am writing this on the day after Xmas and I am very sad. I only received one of the 2 presents I asked for. Since you ate my cookies, I will assume that my missing gift was a mistake. I will give you 1 week to fix this, Jeremy. Dear Jeremy, I am sorry you are disappointed with your presents. You asked for 2 very expensive presents and Santa can only do so much. You need to learn to be grateful for what you have, not upset about what you don't. If you continue to complain, I will have no choice but to add you to the naughty list next year, Santa. Dear Fatty, your threats don't scare me. I played your game and you did not deliver. This is not okay. I will give you 1 week and then you will pay. Jeremy. P.S. I don't know why you care that it's expensive when you have elf slaves to make things for you. I think you are naughty for having slaves. Period, Jeremy. Tell that fat bitch. Dear Jeremy, you are being a very bad little boy because you cannot be happy with what you have. I have talked to your parents and told them to take away your Wii U. Wow, fucking dick move. Now you have nothing. Once you learn to be grateful, perhaps you can have it back. I am very disappointed in you, Jeremy. You will need to be an extra good boy this year if you want to make it back on the nice list. And this shit's still going. Dear Santa, I do not like that stunt you pulled in my pants. You are on my naughty list. Now be afraid. You look slow and easy to kill. Enjoy your cookies next year because they will be poisoned. I hope you die. Jeremy was not fucking playing.
See, you keep standing up in here talking about
Your rent need to get paid, and your car note need to get paid. Now, the only thing standing between that happening is that motherfucking bed in there. So if you know like I know, and you want to help your motherfucking self, you go in and get in that goddamn bed. And I promise you, you're going to leave here with cash motherfucking money. Money. You might be getting ready to go through something, but when you leave here, money going to be one thing that ain't going to be no problem. You might have a sore ass and a sore mouth, but you don't have no money problem. That going to be gone. That going to be all be over. You understand me? See, you keep standing up in here talking about.
I'm not gonna like this one, but it has to be said. He right. The ones who be obsessed about what they look like and what the next person look like, and the ones who be obsessed as to why other girls are in relationships and they not, you bitches can't hunch. You can't. The ones who be on here like, yeah, if you want some of this, you gonna have to pay for it, and this and that. You see these hair, you see these nails, you see this? Coochie don't be worth a damn. And I know y'all like, how would you know? Because I be in them. I get them too. And let me tell you, it don't be worth a damn. And I don't even have nothing to go inside of y'all with. And I still know it don't be worth a damn. Because y'all be worried about the wrong stuff. You see this bonnet? This bonnet be on every time I hunch, honey. You know why? Because I gets the motherfucking job done. Ain't got time to worry about being pretty, bitch. I'm nasty.
So my boyfriend is like, you know, good looking and he's like fit and stuff, and he's into like exercising and running, you know? And apparently, since he's been with me, he's put on like a little weight. I don't know, because he doesn't look like he's put on any weight. And so now he's like, I think I'm gonna start meal prepping again. I'm like, why? Why? He's like, well, I'm gonna start meal prepping again. I've put on a little weight. And I'm like, don't do that. I don't want to eat that. And he was like, no, you can eat whatever you want, and I'll eat that. And I was like, so I'm going to cook for me and the kids, and we're going to eat the food, and then you're going to be eating, what, like chicken and rice or something? He's like, yeah, what's wrong with that? I'm like, everything is wrong with that. Everything is wrong with that. I was like, first, it starts with you're wanting a meal prep, okay? That's how it starts. Then next thing I know, you're going back to the gym. And then next thing I know, you're training for a marathon. And then next thing I know, you meet some whore named Jennifer, or like Jill or something, and you're gonna train for your marathon with Jennifer. Next thing you know, you're leaving me for that whore. And he was like, how did you make that leap from me wanting to just meal prep to now I'm leaving you for someone named Jennifer? How did you do that? And I'm like, it's a gift. It's called insecurity and abandonment issues. I got it from my dad.
So look, I can literally pick up my cha-cha. Wait. Oh my god.
Remember this, girls. None of you can be first, but all of you can be next.
Do you support
Little ghetto bitches that queef. Come on now. I ain't gonna lie. I love when that thing talk back to me. I ain't gonna lie.